Some folks, when they sign up to serve, they do so with a profound sense of duty. They mean it for life, a lifelong commitment etched in their hearts. It's not just a job, it transcends the typical 9-to-5. It's a calling, a deep-seated commitment to their country and their comrades, a bond forged in shared sacrifice and unwavering loyalty. But what happens when that service is interrupted? When fate deals a cruel hand? What happens when an injury sustained in the line of duty abruptly changes everything? What support systems are in place? Too often the answer is a handshake and a goodbye, a dismissal that feels like a betrayal of their dedication. That's where the Covenant of Courage movement steps in, a beacon of hope for those who have served. Championing the #ReasonableRanks campaign, they fight for a more just and equitable system. This initiative is built on a simple idea, an idea rooted in fairness and respect. Our injured veterans deserve a fair chance to continue serving, to utilize their skills and experience. This isn't about charity, it's not about handouts or pity, it's about recognizing value and common sense, acknowledging the immense potential that remains. The #ReasonableRanks campaign is shining a light, bringing much-needed attention on outdated military discharge policies that no longer serve the best interests of our veterans or our nation, that sideline incredible talent, dismissing individuals who still have so much to offer. An injury might change what they can do, it may require adaptation and innovation, but it rarely changes who they are, their core values, their unwavering spirit, or their desire to contribute, their burning passion to continue serving in any capacity possible. The mission is clear, a call to action that resonates with all who believe in fairness. Reform discharge policies to focus on abilities, not just limitations, to see the potential beyond the physical challenges. These individuals have unique leadership skills, honed through years of service and sacrifice, and military experience that shouldn't be wasted. Expertise that can be invaluable in training the next generation, with reasonable accommodations, adjustments that allow them to thrive. Many injured veterans can continue to be productive and engaged, invaluable assets to our armed forces, contributing their knowledge and dedication to the mission. The #ReasonableRanks campaign is more than a hashtag. It's a symbol. It's a movement fueled by hope and determination, a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. This is their story, a narrative of courage, sacrifice, and unwavering commitment. And it's a story worth fighting for, a cause that deserves our unwavering support. Let's talk about the problem straight up. It's a complex issue with far-reaching consequences, and it demands our immediate attention. We need to be honest about the shortcomings of the current system. Right now, the system isn't always working for our injured heroes. It's failing to provide the support and opportunities they deserve after sacrificing so much for our country. The reality is that many veterans are falling through the cracks. When a service member gets hurt, especially in the line of duty, the default path often leads to a medical discharge. This process, while sometimes necessary, can be too quick and too final. This isn't just about losing a job, it's much deeper than that. It's about losing identity, community, and purpose. These are fundamental aspects of the human experience, and military service often provides them in abundance. The transition back to civilian life can be incredibly difficult without these pillars of support. Many are eager to find new ways to serve, to continue contributing to society and making a difference, using their skills in different capacities. They possess a wealth of knowledge, experience, and dedication that can be invaluable in various fields. The current policies can be rigid, often failing to recognize the potential for adaptation and continued service. Focusing more on what they can't do, on their limitations, rather than what they still can. This narrow focus overlooks the many talents and abilities that veterans still possess. This approach impacts both the veteran and the military, creating a lose-lose situation, resulting in a loss of institutional knowledge and leadership. The military loses valuable mentors and experienced personnel. Discharging these experienced individuals prematurely is like a sports team, a team that relies on experience and strategy, letting go of its most seasoned players, the ones who understand the game inside and out. Just because they can't play the same position, there are other roles they can fill, other ways they can contribute to the team's success. The Covenant of Courage and #ReasonableRanks, along with many other advocacy groups, argue for a serious rethink of these policies and procedures. It's about creating pathways for continued service, exploring alternative roles and opportunities, not just roadblocks that prevent capable individuals from serving. Too many capable individuals are told their service is over prematurely, when, with adaptation and the right support, they could still contribute significantly. This isn't just an administrative issue or a matter of policy, it's a moral one, a question of our values and our commitment to those who have served. We owe it to these brave men and women who have risked their lives for our freedom to explore every reasonable option for continued service and to honor their dedication with meaningful opportunities. Let me tell you about Sergeant Miller. Miller was an infantryman, a leader, the kind of guy you'd want by your side in a tough spot. He served multiple tours, earned commendations, and lived the Army values. Then, an IED changed everything. He survived, but with injuries that ended his combat days, his spirit remained unbroken. He pushed through rehab, learned to walk again, but the physical demands of his old job were out of reach. Miller didn't want out. He had over a decade of experience and wanted to pass on his knowledge as an instructor or in a strategic role. He wasn't asking for special treatment, just a chance to serve in a new way. But the system saw his injuries first, not his capabilities. The frustration was immense. The door was closing, not because he wanted it to, but because the system wasn't built to adapt. Sergeant Miller's story is why #ReasonableRanks matters. The Covenant of Courage fights for men and women like Miller, advocating for policies that recognize their enduring value. Then there's Petty Officer Diaz. Diaz was a skilled Navy technician, ensuring critical communications for ships and shore commands. She loved her job and was on track for a long career, mentoring junior sailors and mastering new technologies. A severe back injury ended her days of sea duty, but her technical skills remained sharp. Diaz envisioned training new technicians, developing protocols, or working on system design, roles where her expertise could shine. She wasn't looking to avoid work, she wanted to apply her knowledge for the good of the service. Her fight was against a system that prioritized a narrow definition of fit for duty. The #ReasonableRanks campaign understands that fit for duty can mean many things, not just combat readiness. Diaz's story underscores the need for policies that assess the whole person and their potential to contribute. Losing someone with her dedication is a loss the Navy can't afford. The Covenant of Courage isn't just whispering in the wind, it's making serious noise. The ReasonableRanks campaign is building a community of supporters who believe in this common-sense cause. Petition signatures are piling up, each one a voice for fairness. Beyond the digital realm, the campaign organizes town halls and meetups where veterans share their stories. These events put a human face on policy debates, moving lawmakers and the public alike. Veteran stories shared through social media and video testimonials are changing perceptions and building a stronger case for reform. Each story chips away at outdated views and inspires others to join the cause. The campaign's achievements, community engagement, powerful testimonies, are building blocks for future success. The ReasonableRanks movement is a force to be reckoned with. It's about ensuring our promise to service members includes continued opportunity, even after injury. The Covenant of Courage knows this is a marathon, not a sprint. Their next goal, grow the base of support and reach 200,000 petition signatures. Each new name adds weight, showing policymakers this is a matter of broad public concern. They're also seeking more official support, engaging military leaders and elected representatives. The campaign is moving from awareness to active participation in policy conversations. Amplifying veterans' voices remains a major focus, collecting and sharing more personal stories. These stories are powerful evidence for lawmakers, humanizing the policy debate. The ultimate objective, tangible policy change. #ReasonableRanks is pushing for reforms, clearer pathways for medical continuation, broader criteria for non-combat roles, and individualized retention decisions. It's about ensuring injured warriors can keep serving with honor. This fight isn't just for veterans, it's a fight for fairness, for justice, and for honoring the sacrifices made by those who served our country, or the Covenant of Courage. They are at the forefront of this battle, tirelessly working to ensure our veterans receive the respect and support they deserve. It's for all of us who believe in fairness, in upholding our promises, and in creating a society where everyone has the opportunity to thrive. There are concrete ways you can help, tangible actions you can take to support our veterans and contribute to this vital cause, and make a real difference in the #ReasonableRanks campaign. This is more than just a hashtag, it's a movement. First, sign the petition. It's a crucial first step in demonstrating widespread support. It's a simple act, but incredibly powerful. Your signature adds weight to our collective demand for change. Every signature adds to the collective voice demanding action, amplifying the call for fair treatment of our veterans. Encourage your friends, family, and colleagues to sign too. Spread the word and let them know why this matters. The more names, the louder the message. A larger petition sends a stronger signal to those in power. Use your voice online. Social media is a powerful tool for raising awareness and mobilizing support. Share the #ReasonableRanks campaign on social media, reaching a wider audience and sparking conversations. And talk about why it matters. Explain the importance of fair ranks and the impact it has on veterans' lives. Share veteran stories. Their experiences are the heart of this campaign. And use the hashtag to connect with others, building a community of support and shared purpose. If you're a veteran with a story, or know one, encourage them to share their experiences. Connect with the Covenant of Courage. They provide a platform for veterans to share their stories and advocate for change. Personal testimonies are the campaign's lifeblood. They humanize the issue and make it relatable to a wider audience. Sharing your experience can inspire others, showing them that they are not alone and that their voices matter. And provide compelling evidence for lawmakers, demonstrating the real-world impact of unfair ranking systems. Reach out to your local and national elected officials. They have the power to make a difference. Write, email, or call. Every contact makes a difference. Tell them you support #ReasonableRanks and explain why it's important to you. And urge them to advocate for reform, to champion the cause of fair treatment for our veterans. Your representatives are there to listen. They are accountable to the people they represent. Let them hear from you. Make your voice heard and demand action. Every action helps build momentum for change, bringing us closer to a future where our veterans are treated with the respect and dignity they deserve. Imagine a future where an injury doesn't automatically end a military career. Picture a system that asks, what can you still do for your country? The future #ReasonableRanks is working toward. It's a future built on respect, dignity, and the recognition that experience and dedication are precious. Military branches would seek ways to retain injured warriors, offering flexible career paths and adaptive roles. This approach honors sacrifice, values skills, and respects the desire to serve. It strengthens our armed forces by retaining invaluable experience and leadership. Through #ReasonableRanks, the culture can shift. Medical review boards could become reassignment hubs, not exit ramps. Building this future requires sustained effort, but the foundation of hope is strong. Every veteran who wishes to serve deserves a fair opportunity. At the heart of #ReasonableRanks is a simple truth. The spirit of service is hard to extinguish. For many, it's not just a job, it's who they are. An injury might change their path, but rarely their desire to contribute. Every veteran deserves a fair chance to continue serving if they choose and are able. Denying this opportunity is a failure to recognize their value and commitment. #ReasonableRanks is about ensuring our systems support those who make the military what it is, especially in adversity. Keeping experienced, dedicated individuals in the fold strengthens the entire institution. Let's amplify #ReasonableRanks and work toward a future where no injured warrior is told they can't serve. Their spirit is unwavering. Our support should be too. That's a cause worth fighting for, today and every day.